He seems to be gesturing with authority, signing to keep pace with the speaker.
Must live side by side, dreaming the same dream.
But this sign language interpreter at Nelson Mandela's memorial service was a fake, according to the Deaf Federation of South Africa. They claim he's had no formal training. The signs he's making are not used in South African Sign Language. And he never used facial expressions, a key part of signing. The Federation says there are established signs for famous people in South Africa.
Former President Thabo Mbeki.
But one expert says the sign name for Mbeki never appeared. The deaf community in South Africa is outraged.
Because he's a fake interpreter, and he's just been signing arbitrary signs.
A deaf member of South Africa's parliament tweeted during the ceremony, "He's just making up. Get him out of TV sight." That lawmaker is an alum of this place, Gallaudet University in Washington, the world's only liberal arts college for the hard of hearing. Melanie Metzger, chair of the Gallaudet Interpretation Department, says she doesn't know South African Sign Language, but there are universal indications of something wrong here.
You see the repetitive movements here and here. There's a repeated gesture, but the speaker is not repeating the spoken message. So you can see just by that the interpretation is not accurate or equivalent.
If this man was a fake, was he a security risk? He stood inches from President Obama and other world leaders. The White House seemed uncomfortable talking about it.
I'd refer you to the South African government about who that person was and what their responsibilities were.
Who is he? It's a mystery. The South African government won't comment, saying it's investigating. Former Secret Service agent Larry Johnson says for these events, the host organization provides names of everyone in the inner perimeter to the Secret Service 48 hours in advance. So names, backgrounds can be checked. But
being bad at your job is not a concern of the Secret Service. The concerns are, is he someone that shouldn't be there because he has bad intentions? He's known to law enforcement. He's a security risk.
Johnson says it looks to him like those red flags did not show up in the background checks. So did the Secret Service vet him? The agency tells us that agreed upon security measures between the Secret Service and South African security officials were in place during the ceremony. The Secret Service says the host organizing committee was responsible for the selection of the interpreter, Wolf. And as we told you, the South African government, for the moment, not commenting. They're investigating.
There are reports, though, plenty of them. This man has been observed doing this elsewhere in the past.
That's right. The Guardian newspaper says that members of South Africa's deaf community have raised concerns before about this interpreter. He's apparently been used at some events staged by the African National Congress. Now, the ANC has told us they have used him in the past, but they did not hire him for this.
Brian Todd, thanks very much. What a bizarre story that